Well, the morning of this supposed to happen, Willow and Hunter, his two kids, got up and woke us up, said they were hungry. And JoJo was crying, so I picked him up out of the crib, laid him down on the floor with his toys spread up around him. And I fed him, gave him some cereal, and Westlee was in the kitchen, and I told him that I was going to go down to my granny's and check up on her and to ask her if she could pay my electric bill. And if she couldn't pay my electric bill, I was going to make some phone calls to have see if somebody could help us. Well, I was down there talking to my granny after I got done making my phone calls. It was about 20, 25 minutes. Then I got a text on my phone and I went back to my van, because I left my phone in the van. And it said, "Get here now." And I come flying through.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but can you tell us who that text message was from? Did you recognize the
It
number?
was from Westlee.
Okay.
And he told me to get home now. I come inside, Willow and Hunter was in their room. Come in the living room to look, nobody was there, and then I finally seen him. He was by the air conditioner. Westlee was by the air conditioner. And he turned around and he was holding my son. And I asked him what happened. And he said he didn't know. He was crying, and he went to lay him down in his bed. And he started seizing, so he panicked, grabbed him up, and he quit breathing. So he brought him back into the living room in front of the fan and tried to do CPR on him. And then that didn't work, so he brought him in front of the air conditioner. So I grabbed JoJo from him, told him to go get the other kids that was going to the hospital. JoJo was breathing, but wasn't breathing like he's supposed to, but he was breathing enough that I thought he'd be okay. And he was acting like he was asleep, so I told him, let's just go. We got in the car. We got on 641. He quit breathing completely. He was not breathing at all. So I told him I was calling 911. They told us to stop on the side of the road and that they would come to us. And then the cop got there before the ambulance did, and the ambulance told me to give Westlee JoJo where I could talk to her and count his breathing. And when I handed him to Westlee, he started, opening his eyes and yawning, and I thought that he was going to be okay. Well, when the cop got there, he asked me to hand JoJo to him.
I'm sorry, I can't remember. Do you remember the officer that was asking these questions?
I don't remember.
Do you see that officer in the courtroom today?
I don't remember who he was, but when I gave him to him and everything, he was waving his hands and stuff, and I thought he was going to be okay, and I rode in the ambulance to the hospital. Westlee, he came to the hospital with his two kids, and they thought that we didn't have the no contact order lifted, and they was trying to put him in jail because we were together. We come find out and everything that...
May I ask you, is there a no contact order between you and the defendant that was in place at this time?
No, I got it lifted.
Okay, it had been lifted. Okay. Go ahead.
And so they was going to put him in jail, and they found out that it was lifted. So he went home with his two kids while I was there with JoJo. And he kept texting me, asking me what's going on. Have you heard anything from JoJo? Is JoJo okay? And I told him at 1 second, I don't know, because they wasn't telling me anything. Well, last text he texted me, what's going on? And I didn't text him back because they had come in there and told me that my son didn't like it. And then when I texted him back and told him that he was gone, he told me that I was lying, and I said, no, I'm not lying. And then I come back to the house because TBI was wanting to talk to me when they was out there with him.